And at one point, people were landing here by seaplane. Staying in the accommodation and getting out fishing from Waitangi. Moturua, to give you a better understanding of the Māori language, motu, M-O-T-U, can mean island or standalone. Rua can mean several things, but in this particular case they're referring to holes or caves. So this is an island of holes or caves. 330 acres makes up this island, 300 of which belong to the Department of Conservation, and they use it as a bird sanctuary. Some of the New Zealand native birds you can find out here: the North Island brown kiwi, the brown-tailed duck, the North Island robin, the New Zealand stockerel, the saddleback, and the kakariki, which is a native parrot. There are walking tracks on this island. If you make your way out here on your own private boat, use a walking track. You may be even lucky enough to spot the rare native birds. The other 30 acres of the island is privately owned, and we'll point out these holiday homes in just a few moments. The bay immediately to our right-hand side here is Pipi Bay. The pippies are a type of shellfish, part of the crab family. It can be found in abundance on the beach with a low tide. Some locals refer to this bay as Hurricane Bay, as it is sheltered from most wind directions and an excellent anchorage spot. Other locals refer to it as Honeymoon Bay, because on a high spring tide, there's only enough room for 2 people on the beach. Now, 2 families have their holiday homes in here. The holiday home above the beach directly in front of us and on the right is in the Goodfellow Family Trust. Has been since 1929. Very prominent businessman, Sir William Goodfellow. I believe he was the founder of the New Zealand Dairy Board. The holiday home at the left-hand end of this beach was the oldest style block, and they have a guest house in the centre of the bay with a red roof. They have full-time caretakers out here. House is out behind the tree line. What this bay does have surrounding just above the rocky foreshore and the beach, a New Zealand native tree called the Pahutakawa, also referred to as the New Zealand Christmas tree. Over that, the festive time of year, it comes out in a beautiful red or crimson flower. One particular bird, which is perched in the tree to our front right-hand side, the pied shag. When food is abundant, which is all year round here in the Bay of Islands, they do breed and they can have up to 3 broods of chicks in a year. See if you can spot any chicks in this nest at the moment. You will see these birds on the foreshores, rocks, wharfs with their wings spread, and that is them simply just drying their feathers out. We do get different types of shags here in the Bay of Islands. The pied shag, which are these ones, the little pied shag, a smaller version, the black shag, and the little black shag. Now this is one of 2 islands here in the Bay of Islands that is completely privately owned. There's about 20 shareholders each are owning their little piece of paradise out here, and they run it as a farm to cover some of the costs of owning an island. This island is the only one in the Bay of Islands that is connected to the mainland power grid. An underground cable running between the 2 points directly in front of us that we call the Kent Passage. There are houses that do come up for sale on this island, so if you've got a spare few $1 million, you might be able to buy yourself a nice little holiday home on an island.